in good shape. That's about the fuel number that you normally get. So I think everyone else is rolling the dice a little bit. We saw so much. He runs real. Oh, there's a car.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
no! That was just the worst luck. I can't believe it.
Skiing slow. I thought there was something wrong with the car door. So he's seen the car spin, and the car just drove right into him.
Well,
that was tough. Remember, Mike was on cold tires too, so the car's not going to react as quickly as he wanted it to, even if he decided. But he'd committed there to the inside, and then suddenly BMW just drives right into him.
It's actually the 65 of Brown behind the wheel. So the sister car to the Coombs Mosing machine. It is still the same team, Race Epic Murillo Racing. And Kevin Doran cannot believe his luck when they were poised for a potential victory. He says, are you kidding me?
Nutzt dann Weiz Gewisser die Möglichkeit aus, sich dort in Szene zu setzen. Und Jason Krämer wird einen Nuller schreiben. Und der hat richtig Dusel gehabt. Ausgangs der Mercedes Arena, kurzer Feindkontakt mit einem der beiden Lotus-Fahrzeuge. Das Fahrzeug stieg auf. Das war noch nicht so dramatisch, aber das Überfahren der Curbs, das dann wieder folgte, hat das Auto im fast 90-Grad-Winkel nach oben steigen lassen. Das war um Haaresbreite, dass der dort einen Rückwärtssalto hingelegt hätte. Jason Krämer. Mit ganz, ganz viel Glück kriegt er das Auto irgendwie wieder auf alle 4 Räder zurück auf die Bahn. Da hat er richtig Dusel gehabt. Auf dem Heck des Fahrzeugs schob sich das Auto dann über die Asphalt.
Starting from second, now leading the race.
Oh, you're kidding me.
He's managed to get the medical car.
Oh, I've never seen that. So it's had a steering fail, and it's great. The medical car always follows the field. He would have got... Let's have a listen to Dave. I've never seen that. So the medical car follows the field for obvious reasons. It's a sweep car. Clearly there's some...
After Shane Van Gisbergen's steering went, so this will be the incident. There's the contact. Now watch Jason Bright arrive. Look at him dive off to the right, but that means the poor old Rick Kelly gets sandwiched into the left. And here comes the medical car, which in a matter of seconds is in need of an aspirin. This is a Porsche, and all of a sudden, whack. Ouch. That's one for the books. One for the checkbooks.
Le rond arrière, attention surtout à ne pas commettre d'erreur et à rentrer immédiatement au stand parce qu'on ne peut pas rouler dans ces conditions-là. Ah bah oui, là forcément, ça va aller plus vite hein, sans aileron arrière. Alors c'est Antonio Félix d'Acosta qui pousse carrément. On fait de la NASCAR. On fait de la NASCAR carrément là, entre Antonio Félix d'Acosta et Aro Vainho. Image incroyable.
All that happened on lap 2. And now, under caution, Juan Pablo Montoya has crashed and gone aflame.
Holy cow, what happened? We just got a report that he was complaining about a bad vibration in every gear.
No, Larry, he just slammed
into the jet dryer.
I think he slammed into the jet dryer.
They're trying to clear debris off the racetrack, and the car brakes, won't steer, and he slides up the track and into the back of that surplus helicopter jet engine on a trailer used to dry the racetrack.
Larry, Mike, I saw sparks coming out from the car as if it had a tire down or something. What an incredible turn of events. I've never in my life. Oh my gosh.
And all that spilled jet fuel found something hot to ignite it. Safety workers quickly on the scene. And this is a bizarre twist to this Daytona 500. More fire trucks going to the scene. Now that's the front of the race car. It hit the trailer, which went up in the air, and the race car pretty much submarined underneath it.
It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
Watch Montoya's car on this replay as we try to discern what may have broken. We're under caution.
Here he comes back here. You can see him coming. Jet dryer's up high. He sees the safety truck flashing its lights. Sparks fly, and around he goes.
Here's a different angle. See the safety trucks up top?
Wow. I mean, it just exploded. When it hit it, it just exploded.
And he was traveling at a high rate of speed, trying to catch back up at the field.
Back of the field.
But that looks like the most appalling error of judgment here as we race on. Morantino miscounted across the line. Russo stood up on his pegs and was busy celebrating. Then holds his helmet in his hands and shakes his head as if to say, I can't believe it. Well, frankly, neither could we. An absolute elementary error here. Morantino races on. Oh dear, I daren't chuckle because it's a disaster for Russo.
Here is Petter. And that, Julian, is not the way he wanted to start the day. That's a bizarre incident.
That's it, and he comes to a sudden halt against the electric pole, which is fall down.
Oh my word. Well, the good news is there that none of the spectators were injured, Julian, but it was bad news for Solberg.
That's it. He just seemed to run wide, didn't he? Here it is from the in-car. That's that corner Yari went wide on, down into the ditch. Through. He's now powering through it to try and not lose momentum, and he's just gone straight across the stage without realizing it and straight into the pole.
That is someone's shoe. And then here comes Danica, and bam, drop kicks it. And here's Danica's radio.
Should I hit? Okay.
See that? Window gets open because she carried too much speed into the corner.
She was able to hold on to the spot, though, and it looks like there's no serious damage.
Something's wrong with my steering.
Yeah, she is becoming preoccupied with things.
I know this may sound silly, but we didn't have this issue until the shoe went up underneath the car when she hit it. I don't see how that could have affected the steering.
Marty, I've hit everything there is to hit in this sport. I've never hit a shoe.
Yeah.
And I'd love to play off experience, but I can't honestly say that. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's a very, very unusual set of circumstances.
Now let's see who can start. Go! Brilliant! Davey beats his wheel to wheel with Travis Pastrana, and Andy Scott goes to second position. Oh no! This has never been seen before. Who can get it going? There is David Higgins. David Higgins, but we've had a red flag, so they're going to restart. Jen, I didn't have that one in the script.
Here it is again in replay. This will give us the explanation. Oh, he's had to lock it all up to not end up turning Will around.
He gave him a bump.
Nice job. Look at that. He had it in first gear. He just rotated it like a go-kart.
Beautiful driving. Beautiful driving. Have a look at this. Now he's in first slot, gets it up, pick the clutch up, turn it straight around at its own length and drive away. That is as good. That's Safeway car park stuff. That is very, very good.
Don't attempt this in car parks.
If you drive like that in the car park, I'm never going shopping.
That's pretty wild.
That is very good. Great car control. Great situational awareness.
Well, Stephen Light came on the radio and told his team, I believe I hit an animal over on the backstretch. And they said, are you sure? He goes, yeah, I think it was a beaver. It went up over the top of the hood. Right now, they couldn't find any remnants, thankfully. But what they are doing is they noticed the grill screen has been pushed in, so they're having to untape that and pull that all out. So at least it's good news for Stephen Light. Maybe not so good news for the Beaver. Marty?
Well, Matt, I can confirm Martin Truex Jr., the man who was behind him when that happened, he said it was a groundhog that flew up into the sky. And he swerved to miss it, scraped the wall just a little bit. So that's what happened to Martin Truex Jr. off of turn 2.
Well, I'm surprised because it hasn't got any worse and it doesn't really show any signs of detaching, but clearly the Clark feels it is a hazard out there potentially, and certainly you wouldn't want to be. Oh, that was who was that? Somebody's gone short, somebody's gone across. It's Shedden, and the wing's come off now anyway. The wing has come off anyway, so he might as well carry on, and they might withdraw the black and orange. Well, do they? Oh, yeah, that's an interesting call. Do you stay out there now, or what? No, he should definitely stay out there. There's no hazard there at all. The car, I mean, it's perfectly broken off. No hazard at all. I mean, yeah, they've taken it in. I've seen out of the commentary box, they've withdrawn the black and orange. So, I'd love to think that was deliberate by Shedden. I'd love to think that was deliberate. Let's see. Yeah, no, I wonder. No way could he have judged that. No way. I don't believe that he could have judged that, but I'd love to think it was, because it would be the most brilliant bit of driving we're likely to see all year.
Well, he let it run pretty wide early in the corner. I wonder if it was a deliberate thing. If he did, it was brilliant. But
yeah, man, the track just came up. They leave that big piece of track just sitting there, and look what happened. What the
Yeah. So we had reports earlier that part of the track was coming up over there in that complex, and when I said it didn't turn, I'm only assuming that that stuff there got into the steering somehow, some way, and that's why he could not turn.
And there is another piece right there in turn number 13.
And it makes me wonder if Sato might have got some of that in his steering mechanism, and maybe that's what caused him to also go into the wall, Marty.
There's another section of this material. It's just not staying down.
Goodness, we've seen something like that in a long, long time. Remember, as you mentioned, we've not run on this course since 2008.
I'm not going to let you get out of here without giving me.
I knew this was coming.
Without giving me a Kimi Räikkönen.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you blew us off when we asked you. We were all primed for it. We had the satellite interview all hooked up.
You wanted the Dario impression, though, wasn't it?
I don't know that we were specific. I think we just told you to give us one.
Because I had the Dario and the Elio in that GoDaddy video that I did, and I think, well, either way.
Yeah. So give me a Kimi. We got a couple.
Okay,
minutes
so ask me a question. Pretend that I'm Kimi Räikkönen. I mean, like post-race.
Kimi, we're all very eager to know, is it true that you're going to be moving to Ferrari in the near future?
Okay, yes, for me, not this possibility maybe to go back to Ferrari. It was a good place for me. I won championship there, but right now I'm quite happy to be with Lotus, and I think that the team is very strong. So we'll see where it goes from here.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
There you go.
Do you think he's as wild and crazy in real life as people often say?
Oh, yeah, he is.
I think so, too.
And that's why I love the guy. He is absolutely my hero.
Yeah.